like private. It's yeah.
Is it always is a formality? Okay, I'm just gonna Mirandize you. Okay, you're
Yeah.
not. I'm not looking to press charges or anything. Okay, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can will be used against you in a court of law. You also have the right to an attorney. That attorney present during any and all questioning. And if you cannot afford one, sir, one be appointed free of charge by the state, depending upon availability. Do you understand those rights?
I do understand them, right?
With those rights in mind, you're willing to answer some questions, or some
Yeah.
information.
Can I be a real pen and ask for my attorney? I'm joking. I think you would
I
have
mean,
punched me if
I
I was, but
mean, if
no.
you want, you can go right ahead. I got 27 minutes.
That's all good, love. Oh, don't you worry.
I was just gonna ask in regards to the statement you provided the other night. Do you recall what any of the individuals looked like? Or maybe a description of any of the suspects involved they were wearing?
So, give me a second. I've just got to jog my memory. So, with one of the individuals, from roughly what I remember, was wearing potentially. It was kind of hard to go see. Like an all black jacket with a werewolf mask. Which, according to one of the officers, when we spoke earlier, was pulled over just prior to that.
The officer told you this, or you observed the traffic stop?
This is what I observed. And then with the other individual, I remember them wearing sort of like between a greyish black clothing, tops and bottoms. Shoes I can't give a full description of, but they were wearing a red in colour balaclava. Uh, the type of vehicle I don't know the name of. However, it was like a red sort of kit car looking vehicle.
What do you mean by a red kit car looking vehicle? Can you maybe describe it a little bit better? I don't know what a kit car is.
It's like one of them vehicles that you can easily disassemble and reassemble. Um,
Anything distinctive about it? Two doors, four doors, convertible, not convertible.
it's a two-door open roof. It's got like it's red in color. Hang on. It's got saying with the last five letters on the spoiler of the vehicle, it says N, so November Delta Indigo Tango Oscar of the vehicle.
Is that a license plate or just writing
No,
on the vehicle?
it's the writing on top of the spoiler of the vehicle.
Okay. Okay, and did you
Uh,
recognize any of the individuals?
well, with one of the individuals, one of the my fellow individuals inside the vehicle said Dolores, which the individual's name actually did respond. Um, with the yeah, so the type of vehicle, like with the wheels specifically, the tire, like the actual tires around, look like a little target sort of as the rims, so like a target sort of shape.
Okay, and do you recall who was in the vehicle with you or the other victims of the incident? Do you have
Uh,
any names?
yeah, so I think it was Jaquise Spinetti, but the other two I'm unaware of at this moment of time. I do believe I sent you the thingy earlier on regarding to the dash cam.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes, I saw that. I did review that. This is just in case. I'm gonna submit all of it, but this is the incident that the
yeah,
judge decides to dismiss that evidence because
no, that's absolutely
if that evidence is dismissed and I don't have anything else, then it's going to not be good. Like
fine.
be
Yeah, no,
thorough.
it's
Could you speak a little bit on what precipitated, what transpired to maybe have caused this incident?
so we were just driving around us four, just chilling, having a bit of a laugh. At which point, that we noticed an officer had pulled someone over. Nothing much of it. And then as we were driving around, one of my fellow individuals that was with me noticed that a the red in color vehicle with a red underglow was actually following us. Um, we drove down towards Legion from Pillbox area. We then took a right past the garage, um, and then we took a left heading down toward on Strawberry Avenue. At which point, then we still noticed them. So by the time we got to the turning to Vespucci Boulevard, we noticed them starting following us from there. That's when the guy sort of said, like, "Be careful," because regarding to an earlier incident that happened that day. Um, so I pulled up because I was having a little bit of issues with my brain. At which point, a stolen vehicle approached us. A individual had turned around to us and said quite loudly, "Do you want to have car sex?" Um, at which point, then we notice the individual getting out the vehicle, all of a sudden bursting into flames. An individual running out into the red in color vehicle whilst we were next to it. I've then reacted, driven away, um, and at which point then as we're driving away, the red in colors vehicle is around us. Um, I'm trying to find out what the hell's going on, why they're performing, why they deciding to do these types of actions. Um, at which point then they've then started doing donuts around our vehicle. And whilst we're chatting, one of the individuals had poured gasoline on our back left, I believe it's driver's door, by the rear tab. At which point, then has pulled out a firearm, shot the gas. At which point, then by that point we've noticed, tried to drive away. However, I've been unsuccessful. Someone then rammed us. Our vehicle's then damaged. So I told the individual, my guys inside the vehicle to get out, because the vehicle is going to explode. Um, as we're then running away, the vehicle just behind me, as I heard, exploded. Um, we acted in self defense. Once they fired upon us, we fired back. And from their actions, at which point then it ended in gunfire, at which point, yeah, after that, my memory's a bit hazy.
Do you are you able to recognize or describe the individual that got out of the car that was initially supposed to have car sex with you?
It was an individual wearing sort of like a grey in color t-shirt, black in color trousers, like pants, um, a red band, like a red in color scarf wrapped across the head and sort of going down towards the shoulders. At which point they then ran into the red in color vehicle that was on the scene.
And this is the red vehicle that you had described before, the kit car.
Yeah, the kit car look like it's a red in color two door, um, quite like a small compact vehicle.
Okay. And the individual that poured the gasoline onto the vehicle and ignited it.
So yeah, so the one who poured the gasoline onto our vehicle was the one wearing the black pants, the grey top, and the red in color bandana. Unfortunately, I don't know who that individual may be. However, with regarding to one of the individuals calling Dolores his name numerous occasions, and the individual replying and having a communication back afterwards and not saying you don't know who I am or I'm not this person or anything like that, makes me believe that he is that person.
You believe Dolores was the individual with the red
Yeah.
balaclava?
No, I don't believe. I don't. I'm more than certain that wasn't Dolores, but I believe the one who was driving the red kit car, who was the main driver, was Dolores.
Okay, okay. Is there anything else you could maybe recall? Did all of them shoot at you? You recall
Um,
that, or what kind of weapons they
so
had?
so I'm not aware of what weapons they may have. It might have been a heavy pistol. I'm fully unaware. Um, but at that point, I'm trying to get away, but of course, I don't really remember what happened after that. I'm trying to get away, and then all of a sudden, like I've just lost my memory.
Okay, sir, I appreciate your time. This has been very helpful information.
It's okay.
If you happen to figure out who the other individuals are, I know who they are. I just need
Yeah,
you guys to know who they are because that's stronger evidence if I'm not like, hey, by the way, and talk to these specific
yeah,
people. You guys figure it out. Make sure they get in
yeah,
contact with me. I'll be out of the city um,
yeah.
till tomorrow evening. So,
Yeah, no, it's absolutely fine. I'll try and get them to get in contact with you. So, did you say they're more than welcome to email you? So,
um,
email to your PD email or
yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
okay, okay,
In-person interviews are, in my opinion, I prefer those. That way, I
yeah,
can ask follow-up
yeah,
questions and get specific information um, versus a written statement. So I would prefer to
yeah.
do that if they would just let me know what time they might be around, and we can arrange for that. Um,
Probably around the same time the incident around happened.
and if they, oh, it's gonna be difficult then, because
Yeah,
it's kind of early for me. I don't know that I can be around at that hour usually, not during the week. If they're not able to be around, then I might have to go with
yeah,
a statement.
yeah. Oh wait, was you part of the incident regarding earlier down at Legion? The one with the Dolores. Okay, okay. Can you come down to PD, please? Cheers. We got one of the other individuals going to come down. Yes, please.
Oh, perfect, perfect. I have like 15 minutes. I'm not gonna rush it, okay? I'm not gonna rush it. I take things seriously.
That's fun. Yeah, I understand. Like I'm an ex-cop, so I understand like how sometimes these can take. Like I ended up sitting down and writing a terrorism charge for 2 hours. At which point, then at the time the chief then decided to go drop it, which pissed me off. And he dropped it over the stupidest of things
Mm.
because he turned around and went because the individual turned around and went, "Oh yeah, I know of a certain drug location, yada yada yada," and they went, we were like, right, okay then. Went in there, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think this is a very used area. And yeah, by that point, apparently had already dropped the terrorism charge on the individual after the actions that they performed, and it annoyed the fuck out of me because I spent probably 2+ hours on that report.
We've all been there. Have
Yeah,
many
you remember?
reports that have been written and discarded.
Yeah. Have you had Do you remember the name Lee Broadway? Either of you two?
Kinda.
Yeah.
I
Oh, it
don't.
used to be. I think he's COI. I don't think it was before your time.